basically go wherever you want on this particular part of the land and drill as many holes as you want. And then if you drill up traces like this, then you peg your 50 metre by 50 metre claim, stake your claim. You're allowed 2 claims to a name.
Okay.
That's just, they made that to stop all the big companies coming in and taking over. And then, so from those 2 claims, and then you'll put the big hole down, and you'll put the machinery in. At the moment it looks like we're in sort of a dry level. It's sort of a dry level at the moment.
So where's this come from?
From the mine over there, just over that way. And in my mining career, I'd say because I work with about 4 long-term opal dealers, that's it. And we've been together for 20 years. If anything happens to my opal, I guarantee it for life. And they bring it back, I'll replace it or give them the money back. And I reckon not even 1% ever come back.
Itself is underground in some sort of surrounding rock, some sort of claystone, right? So we as opal miners, different methods, but basically what we do is we take the claystone out that we think's got opal in it, put it in a truck, bring it here, so then we tip that up, drive it into the edge here, and that's the processing plant. So all of that does is, as the barrel's going around, the actual dirt around the edge of the barrel is getting friction, and the dirt on other dirt's getting friction, so it's simply doing this and wearing it away. So where I'm working is particularly hard. It's really, really hard. The claystone's really, really hard. But normally you could put that truck in, wait an hour, put another truck in, wait an hour, put another truck in. That just, the clay melts away fairly quick. And there's hard stuff to do one truck. Probably takes me about 4 days of wearing, about 10 to 12 hours. Track motor, diff, one side of the diff cut off, welded on there, hydraulic tank to drive it. There it is.
Fantastic. I'm running all over.
The sand has stopped, the clay has started. The bottom of the hole, there it is. Nice, clear cut, sedimentary changeover. Yeah. The sand stops. There it is, there's the clay. According to the old timers, That 12 inches, that 1 foot of clay, that's your opal level. Get to there. If there's opal in that, keep digging it out. If there isn't, there's no opal in the hole, pack up your gear, climb up, dig another one. And you're digging down 60, 65 foot. You've got to pick a shovel, a hammer and a chisel. Whole lot of grit, whole lot of perseverance, yes indeed, but you've got basic hand tools. Cutting in little nooks on the side of that narrow shaft so you give yourself a ladder and an access point. So now your arms are tied, your legs are tied. Luckily, you snared a little protein the night before, so you've actually had something to chew on and you've got a bit of energy. And you're doing that day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. Get to the bottom of the hole, no opal. Oh, well, start again.
Oh, wow.
Tough gig, absolutely, but enough people hit the bottom of the hole, enough people found enough opal to justify the rest of us coming out to start digging holes as well. But you better believe in the 70s when the drill rigs came, that was a big game changer and it was a bit of a boom. Because now you can get old mate, drill a contractor, put 2 holes down to 65 foot, it'll take about 4 or 5 hours. You can link them up and beautiful, you're in the level. So bottom of the hole, dig till you hit it. 10 foot down, 100 foot down, anywhere in between. And we're about 65 foot here. Because, well, this is an example of a top gem in the rough. Now imagine as an opal miner, you're digging, you're having a look, you're trying to find opal, and then you pull out a rock and it has an exposed horizontal color bar extending the entirety of the stone. Now with Gilson you can't do it, but you can put a torch into there and you can see that light come out the other side. That might be an example. And if it's bleeding red like that, and the gold and it's glowing in the dark, well, it's a special stone.
Oh, yes.
So at a recent auction, I didn't get to see the photo of the stone sold, it was just auction results, but a 10 carat stone from Lightning Ridge sold for 450 grand. That's 45 grand per carat. Now 25,000 per carat is pretty much like your upper echelon for your top super gem. So whatever that stone was, maybe it was just, maybe it was 2 cashed up opal aficionados that got into a bit of a bidding war and they could afford it, but either way, that is a special stone. So it does go to show that, yeah, some black opal, it will exceed that $25,000 per carat mark. Now there's 5 carats in a gram, don't forget. So we're talking $100,000 and $125,000 per gram. Now this stone here should cut at least a 20 carat stone or a 25 carat stone. And it should really be valued around that $20,000 to $25,000 per carat mark in a retail setting, probably at somewhere like the Tucson Gem Festival where you got people that can afford these ridiculous gems. But how bright that is, that's Gilson, but how bright that is there, if that was the entire face and you got 25, I mean, it's nearly half.
Basically, I've been here for 33 years and I used to mine full time with my first husband and we found some really beautiful opal. We've retired from our mining operations, but what I've been doing for over 33 years is I buy the raw material from miners and then we cut and process everything here on site. So just to give you a quick idea, because maybe some of you don't know how we price opal, maybe? Yes? No? No. No. So the opal is priced per carat and how we determine the price per carat is the colour, pattern and brightness. So basically blue is priced the least per carat because A, we find more blue than any other colour, and it also is one colour, okay? And then as you get into blue, blue-green, you're now having 2 colours, and so then the price goes up per carat. Then when you get into blue, blue-green, gold, it's tricolour, so the price then goes up again per carat because you're having multiple colours, yeah? And then anything with red or a splash of red with other colours demands the highest price per carat because it's the most rare.
Ow. That was my fingernail, but don't worry. I'll apply for a day off shortly.
But yeah,
Yeah, that looks lovely.
it's gorgeous, isn't it? You would have small.
Wow. So do they start this from scratch, or have they just come? Yeah. Pretty excited, Kerry, with this.
It's a big job, mate.
Yeah.
I've been at it for 39 years. It's hard to get excited, but it definitely shows good promise here. That's for sure. It's probably one of the best mines I've been on.
Yeah.
Like that, sustainable.
Uh-huh.
Like you get some pockets, you know, like over the period.
Yeah.
Like, to find something sustainable that keeps you here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Keeps you coming to work every day.
Oh, mate, I don't have a problem getting up. I know what
No way.
I'm doing.
You get excited, don't
It's just a
you?
matter of just keep on prepping your head of yourself and keeping it safe.
Yeah.
And you know, just make sure you're with compliance. And
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So, which is great.
Lighting a blue cobalt colour, and there's no flaws. It's just, it looks like you can peer into it and it's you can't see a bottom.
Oh, and it's the best you've seen in how long?
Oh, years.
Yeah.
Years. Because Opalton is probably one of the most colourful, holds pure colour.
Yeah.
So probably one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
But trying to find it is the hardest.
And you're on it now.
We're on it. We're on a big. This is the first level, and then the next level again is a big one. That's where it starts.
That's where. Yeah.
And this is so like, wow. So we're going to the next level. Going,
Yeah.
wow, please,
Please God. Please God.
Yeah, don't.
Amazing. Yeah, thanks. I'll just have one.
So all of this has come out of that mine. Look at it. See the colours?
hole where you're standing. That's an arrow where you're standing.
Just like that. So you got that seam there. You got that seam there. They all together like that. So when it come apart, that stayed in the wall, and this piece here come apart like that.
Wow.
So you could really easily put in colours very odd.
We found that shallow level, and we got a bit of, only got potch, but we thought we'll open it up a bit. We got about 15 grand so far going in. We started.
And you got a bit to go,
So you just found that today, yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wow.
I think it's running a bit. You can see lines in it, eh?
Oh yeah. That's
You can find that every day. You're on top of it, eh?
Wow, that's incredible. Beautiful to use.
We got some nice stuff yesterday, but
that's looking good.
Looking good, all right, yeah.
You've done this before, haven't you?
yeah, we do it occasionally.
Was virgin. It had never been worked.
Yeah.
And that's where we make our money.
Yeah.
The noodling, we noodle the dirt that we mine, but the rest of the dirt that other people mine, we still noodle that, and that covers the fuel, covers the wages, and keeps us working.
Yep.
And then when we get a bit of luck down here, then I make money. We're in the photos.
You can share them. You can share them on.
Whilst we're digging. So, and the bucket itself is lifting from about 30 feet down just here. This is where we'll all get down to in just a moment. Empty out an old shaft and start digging off the bottom. But as nothing is mapped in claystone, and we get this 2-foot crumbly band of siltstone that's running through the middle of the mine here. And again, that's also why I get those large, sharp, pointy crystal pieces, because this is so soft and buttery, this ground. And it's the bottom 6 inches is what I'm looking for just there now. And you can see we've got a little line of gypsum in it. That is potentially, it was either here or here is where the ice was sort of sitting, and it's allowed those crystals to form and grow in underneath. And whilst I'm getting little traces of opal above and below, magic and the money for me is that piece of dirt alone, and that is the only part of that whole wall that I look at as I'm digging through the area. As I do, it's quite moist, this ground, but as it dries, you can see it all starts to just contract and move a little bit. By leaving those dry, crumbly bits there on the wall, it helps keep the moisture that little further in. That really is the strength that helps keep this all up. So again, that's why we just don't pick at the walls when we're down here. I mean, we've only had them for a couple of years.